Hey, my super beautiful, lovely, gorgeous souls. Lizzie the Lightworker here. Today we're working on a video for a divine female Pisces and a divine male Leo in a twin flame union. And I have been focusing more on separations, so this will be for mostly for separation because that's usually how it's coming out lately. And I am attracting lots of people that need help with this, so I love to be the one to help. I have also started a Facebook group for twin flame separation support, and if you would like to check that out, I'll leave a link in the description box. The group is small, but it's growing. I would like to see more people enter the group so they can talk and chat with other people that are going through painful separations. They may have a little further down the line than you. They may have advice. You can exchange sort of advice with each other. I put lots of information in the group, and I will do live readings once I get the group bigger. So something to think about. I would love to have you. We would love to have you in the group. Okay, so let's get into this. We're working on a Pisces divine female, and we're going to get started with her first. So Pisces divine female, what's going on with her? Well, I feel like she put it out there to her twin, okay? And I mean, when they first came together, she knew this is the one I want. She really was focused on him, hitting her mark with him. I feel like she was quick to sort of pursue, or at least she felt like she wanted to pursue quickly. But I feel like something sort of held her back a little bit. I don't know if she had some issues from the past, from a past relationship that she may have not completely healed. It made her sort of wonder. It made her sort of like hesitant a bit. Okay, that's what I'm feeling like. I feel like she definitely has a good sense of herself. I mean, I'm feeling like she's like very attractive woman, very like good spirited, like definitely empathetic, definitely adds to whatever she's doing. Like she adds a good element to things. No matter what she's doing, she adds this element of good to things, okay? But I'm feeling like mostly we're talking about separation here. So in separation, I'm feeling like she is a little bit sort of fed up, and I feel like more so putting some attention on herself. But I do feel like she's wishing that he will contact her, that he will talk to her. I feel like she may have sent out a message to him. It could have been recently, could have been a while ago. Every separation is different. 3 weeks, 3 months, 3 years. If you know what I'm trying to say. But I'm feeling more like this could have been a little more recent, where she tried to connect with him or tried to talk to him, and now is sort of like a little bit leery of that, okay? But in this time, I feel like she's doing her. You're doing you, divine female. I also feel like you may be coming into some gifts, maybe coming into some spiritual gifts, some intuitive gifts. And if you're feeling that, go with it, because I feel like that's part of your spiritual journey. Maybe having some sort of an awakening, okay? But I'm feeling like really deep down, she's really wishing. There is something that she's wishing for here. And to me, this is a connection, a conversation, talking. But I do feel like she doesn't know exactly what to say. She doesn't know exactly what to do. She's sort of worming it over, sort of like looking at what's in front of her and like trying to figure stuff out and, trying to make it work, piece things together, okay? So he felt brokenhearted from this, okay? And I do feel like he wants to come back at her. But I'm feeling like, yeah, he may have entered this. Like when they met, let's just say, I feel like it happened quick. But I feel like he was carrying a broken heart. He was already carrying sort of a wounded heart that he wore on his sleeve. He wears his heart on his sleeve, but it was wounded. It was already a wounded, broken heart. It's almost like if a guy had a tattoo of a broken heart or a heart with a dagger in it. It's like they're advertising that they have a broken heart. So I don't know if he told her that he had a broken heart from a past relationship. I don't know if that was spoken. Words were spoken about that he was broken or had a broken heart. Either that or he hid it from her. Or he was on the mend. He more so could have been on the mend, okay, from a past relationship. I'm also feeling like there could be a little sense here that maybe she broke his heart, or he broke his own heart. I kind of get a little sense of that. But to me, this is working on your wounds, working on that sort of needing to heal, okay? So he has a big need to heal here, and mostly heart chakra, mostly past memories, mostly wounds from the past. It could have been a third-party situation where maybe he was cheated on in the past, or something revolving around 2 or 3 people that hurt him. Okay, it could be something like that. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to resonate with everybody. Okay, just remember that. Please don't hone in on just 1 or 2 things I'm saying. If it resonates, great. If it doesn't, don't worry about it. I feel like he's soul searching. To me, I feel like when they met, I don't think he was looking for her in particular. I don't think he was looking for a twin. I don't think he has any indication of twin flame, nothing. He doesn't even know what the hell that is, I feel like, which is fine. I feel like she might know more so. And really sort of, she's really bathing in that, like almost like wants to bathe herself in knowledge about everything she possibly can about twin flame. Please be careful what you read, guys. There's lots of people that romanticize this stuff, and it's not always right, okay? If you have any questions, please comment. I'd be glad to answer your questions. I do lots of research on this stuff, okay? So yeah, I feel like also he may have just acted like he wasn't her, or maybe, he had issues. I'm just going to say that. He had some issues. He may have presented like, I don't have any issues. I'm hot to trot, baby. I'm a man on a move. Like that very fiery, very sort of in your face, kind of arrogant, sexual cockiness, but confident nature. Okay. But deep down, I feel like he's doing a lot of soul searching. He needs to find his way in life. Okay. This could also mean he has decided to start a spiritual journey. And maybe he doesn't even know it. I feel like he doesn't even know what spiritual journey is, but I feel like he's working on himself and getting himself into better places with better people and better energies. But yeah, I feel like he wasn't looking for this. Okay. I feel like he might be looking for her. And I wouldn't be surprised if there was contact or information. So if she sent out a message to him, I think he's coming back with something. But be very careful. His heart is very, very fragile. Okay, so you can't expect anything. I think just a conversation. I think talking about what you're both doing, maybe that's sort of a conversation. But please don't get too heavy if that does happen. Okay, because I don't even feel like either of you are running away from each other. I feel like you're going to be running towards each other, okay? Which could mean that this could be a reunion. So if you've had issues in the past, and this is the past leading up to the now, it could be that you may expect reunion, okay? Yeah, we're getting good cards for that. Okay, so far, I feel like this is more so our Pisces. She's going to be a little bit more open, a little bit more nurturing, more womanly, more feminine, in her femininity. Like, she's very much in her femininity. I feel like he finds a healing aspect in her. I almost feel like he's like, damn, this could be my baby's mama. Like, I want to be with her. Like, I want to be with this woman. Like, she's so attractive. I want to, like, build a life with her. I see things in her I've never seen in anyone else. And it is a sign of fertility, and it is a sign of pregnancy and those sorts of things. It's sort of like the mother, okay? I don't care what anybody says. To me, that is what the Empress stands for, okay? So there could be something that you come back together for that purpose. It could also mean that he may need some mothering, okay? So that could be what Pisces was trying to do or is supposed to do to help him heal his heart or get out of this funk. That's part of it. It could be part of it. Okay, so just keep that in mind. But either way, I'm feeling like he sees her that way. And look, I feel like these two are definitely meant to be together. Okay, so if either of you are finding this, whatever positions you're in, I feel like you are definitely meant to be together. Okay, to me, this is getting emotions under control, planning for the future, advising each other, wanting to be each other's confidant, really sort of piecing together the way you want to see your lives, okay? Helping each other with things, giving each other advice, trying to fulfill each other's dreams and wishes and fantasies, and all those things come to fruition when you're the right way aligned, when you're aligning properly. So if you're fixing yourselves and you're working on things and you're getting to that point where you're going to be perfectly aligned, I do feel like this could be something that comes back together, okay? Yes, absolutely. Look at what we're getting here, okay? We are getting reunion, okay? So I feel like, I don't know how long this is going to be. I'm not going to give exact timelines here because I feel like that'll mess up what you're doing in your own paths, in your own journeys. I feel like it'll mess it up. But it could be end of summer, early fall, all right? Just something to keep in mind. And you know what? I would love to hear from you. Comment below if this has happened, or if you think this is going to happen, or if it plays out. Please comment below. Okay, so yeah, I feel like this is like getting back together, happy. This is making plans for the future. I feel like this means higher commitment. This always means higher commitment. Marriage, celebrating, pregnancies, births, those sorts of things. Like the big events that happen between couples. Remember, big events that happen between couples. Big celebration events, okay? Or you get back together and it could feel like this monumental big blessing of an event type thing between the two of you, okay? But to me, this is saying higher commitment, okay? And you're going to have to both say what you want, talk things out, be logical about what you want to see from each other, okay? To me, this is sort of getting to the truth of things, getting to the truth of both your true natures, being your true authentic selves with each other, being fair with each other, being balanced with each other, being logical about your decisions. And to me, this is a big communicational piece. Definitely return in communication, like a return in communication. You send out an email, you get a response back. You send out a text message, you get a response back. You send out a private message on social media, you get a response back. Okay, I don't know too, I'm throwing it out there, if there is anything that has to do with law or legal or military, okay? I don't know if any of that resonates, but I'm going to throw it out there, and it doesn't have to resonate. But yes, to me, this is being forthright, accepting each other's shortcomings, sort of having just like a different outlook on everything than you did before. Previous, okay? Think about the past, the outlook that you had. To me, this is a different outlook on all of it, okay? And I do feel like our divine female is going to have a way different outlook on this, okay? And it may not be exactly easy. You may talk about some painful things a little bit here and there. You may sort of talk about some resentments here and there. You may talk about things that you did in the past here and there and relieve it. I feel like it's all going to get relieved in this moment, because you're going to accept each other and accept each other for what you both are and what you both want, and all those things I feel like will come. And I want to I'm going to grab out some power surrender cards. So that will be some helpful messages for both of you, okay? So for our divine male, surrender to complete healing. Open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. So now we know he has some healing to do, okay? So this could be what he's doing. He's empowering himself, all right? He's learning. He's researching things. He's, aiding himself with knowledge about life and about things and about love and about consequences, and he's learning from these painful experiences. He's actually learning from the broken heart, and I feel like he gets it together enough. He may be a little bit cocky, he may be a little bit arrogant. It's only because I feel like he's gonna know he's worth it because he's done this healing, okay? So I feel like he's strengthening himself here, all right? Surrendering to complete healing, our divine female. Surrender to defensiveness. Defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out, then offer a clear, non-defensive response. Okay, and I really believe that's where this king is coming in here, all right? This is more so, let him come to you. Let him state his case, okay? Let him state his case. Listen without feeling like you have to be right or respond in an abrupt way or be angry. Sort of leave all that behind. I feel like you may have wanted this all to happen quicker and it didn't, and it pissed you off, all right? But he had a lot to go through. He had a lot to go through here, all right? And I do feel like, you do have this real love and admiration for him, just as he has it for you. So just that is something to think about. It could be something that you may have done in the past as a coping mechanism to protect yourself. But it's telling you to sort of, when you talk to him, if you guys have communication in the near future, sort of remain a little bit calm and sort of complaintive and sort of like, not cold, but just sort of streamline. You know what I'm trying to say? All right, guys? I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please let me know what you think. Don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next reading. Love and light to you all.